All right, looks like we're good. Well, first of all, let me say welcome everybody to Gamegoyles. Thank you so much for them having me on the show and letting me open today. So, what do I have in store for you? I've got a Dusk any percent inbounds run. What does that mean? That means I play all the base story levels, none of the extras, and I'll be doing only inbounds, and I won't be able to abuse out of bounds skips. But other than that, it's pretty much a get to the end as fast as I humanly can. This run does move incredibly fast, so I'll be trying to keep up with it as we go. I do have chat open, so if you have any questions at all about what's happening, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer as I go. But other than that, I think we're ready on time, and I'm pretty sure that I'm ready to start this run. So let's get it going. All right, time begins when I click begin with current loadout. So, without further ado, let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Let's get started. All right, so I wasn't kidding that this game moves fast. We're going to be seeing a lot of that throughout the run. So the main movement tech that I'm going to be using is bunny hopping, rocket jumping, and crossbows. I'll explain crossbows more when we get to them in episode 2, but for right now, all you need to know is bee hopping and rocket jumping. Rocket jumping is pretty self-explanatory. I use a rocket to boost myself as far as I need. And bunny hopping is something that you do repeatedly, A, to build up speed, and B, so that it's harder to get hit. We do this run on the accessible difficulty so that you can rocket boost without taking too much of a health penalty. And so I'm just going to run through this level, kind of dodge everybody there, hop down, through this tunnel, rocket jump out, and end. So you're going to notice that I'm not killing anybody. You don't have to in an any percent run. You can run as fast as you'd like. Also, on the end screen, there's always this. It shows you your time for the level, the time for your episode. I will be skipping past this for the sake of the speed run, but if you wanted an idea of what you can expect when you're playing, this is what we're looking at. So moving on to Old Time Religion, we're going to break this window, and then we're going to break these floorboards, hop down, and with the bunny hopping, if my head is pressed up against the ceiling, I can press the spacebar as many times as I'd like to abuse the engine, and I can essentially pinch myself against the ceiling and the ground. And by doing that, I can launch myself way faster than I should be able to move. So just like that, we are going to move down that hallway relatively quick, grab the rockets, grab the blue key, and the blue key is going to open the last door. The last door is going to let us out of the level. So run down this hall, shoot these out, open the blue door, sneak through one more hallway, and then we're down. We're going to get to see the first boss in the game, and every single boss except the last one in Dusk is optional. So we're not going to fight him. Say hello to Intoxicator, the drunk alligator, an absolute friend. I'm going to rocket boost over this wall and sneak my way out. Alright, moving on into Steamworks. Steamworks is a bunch of really tight hallways. So I'm going to sneak through these, grab the super shotgun, which is going to let me shoot that, so I can sneak through. Hit that button, which opens this door. Going to pull this out. There's got to be a button that I have to shoot. Button that I got to shoot right there. Going to hit the button, which opens the door. I can grab the blue key. We run back. We run all the way back. Blue door. And we're out. So moving on into Sawdust. We're going to boost off of that wall. Shoot that guy so we don't get stuck. Jump over this hill, boosting along the wall as well. You're going to notice that I hold up left or up right more than I hold strictly up. That's because it is faster if you're boosting. As in up left or up right. So we're going to sneak through everybody here after grabbing the yellow key. Yellow key is going to let us open this final door here. And we're going to grab this final door. Hit this button, shoot this, drop down. I'm gonna get caught up on these two, and the level. So now that we've snuck past everybody, we're in the mines. Welcome, welcome. Take out that guy, take out these guys. Now we got an empty hallway. There's gonna be a button at the end of this hallway that I gotta shoot. I'm gonna shoot it. We get to get scared by a ghost, and because the ghost scared me so much, I'm just gonna run right away from that. Gonna move into here, grab the yellow key, run back, run back, run back. Get past these guys. Sneak through the middle here as to not get caught. Yellow door is a fake door, so we gotta run back. Grab the red key. Get caught up there. Red key opens red door. There's a little button right there. Just give that one shot. And we're out of the mines. We are free. So now that we're back on ground, we see that people have been throwing parties without us, and that's kind of lame. We want to get into those parties, so jump here, shoot there. I'm gonna sneak in, break up this party. I wasn't invited. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to crash. Sneak down, back out the window I came in. And then we're going to hop over this little building here, and there's going to be another little party going on. Steal their key there. And then last house we got to get into. Bust this open, hit that button. Sneak past the boxes, and we're going to see the second boss in the game, which is the Duke brothers, which are just two really big enemies. Like, just straight up normal enemies, but really big. Alright, so the next level is one of the longest levels in the game casually. It's one of the quickest games, or quickest levels in the speedrun. So we're going to break down, grab this teleporter, break this gate, and instead of going over the gate, you know, getting a key, coming back around, we're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are free over the gate into the end of the level. It changes it from about 6 minutes to a good 17 seconds. So I got to get into this building here, get past that guy, steal that yellow key. That guy's giving me a bit of trouble. And now I got to go through a big old system here. One there. There's going to be another one here, and then I got to climb some stairs, do some ladder boosting. Ladder boosting? Come on, there you go. There's going to be a button hidden behind this wall. Going to take a shot at it. Grab the blue key opens blue door. Boost over the door because it takes too long. Hop back, hop back, hop back. Stay up, please stay up, please stay up, please stay up, please stay up. Please stay up, please stay up, please stay up. I'm begging on my hands and knees. I'm begging. I'm actually begging. I'm hoping we're good. I'm hoping we're good. Ah. I'm just gonna keep the run going. I'm hoping we're good. Ah. There we go. Alright, okay. I'm hoping I'm good now. Alright. I'm just gonna finish this and then I'll do my big explanation that I was supposed to do just a second ago. I'm terribly sorry about this, guys. Always happens at the worst time. Alright, so I've been talking a lot about crossbow shots and I've never really taken the time to explain or show what it does. So I'm going to take that time right now to show what it does. So I explained that a crossbow bolt can go through everything and anything, and we can use that to skip parts of the level, right? So this part right here, here's how you play this level normally. We have to run through here, we have to open this door, we got to press this button, and then that button opens this door, and then we move over here, we press this button, we do this, and we go here, we open this door, we open this door, oh my goodness, way too much. We go here, we go here, and we're still running, by the way. Take that, run down here. And now we're at the second half of the level. You can see that this is the second half because now this side is open. Now that takes way too long, so I'm just going to do this. And there we go, second half of the level, accessed instantaneously without having to do the rest of that. So that's how effective crossbow shots are at just saving you an unreal amount of time. So when you are learning Dusk, it's unfortunately not a piece of tech that you can just decide, oh, I want to learn later, oh, I want to do something like that. But nope, you do have to learn crossbow shots right away due to the sheer amount of time that they save. And now that we're out of there, we get to meet Mama. Hopefully she's feeling nice today. I'm gonna just steal the key from her. Sorry, I can't stay for dinner. Open the door. And there we go. So Erebus is more of what we've seen already. No real unreal tricks or anything like that. Just good movement. I will warn, in the next level, there is a flashing light section that I will call out when it's about to begin. And then I'll call it when it ends. I just do want to give you all a heads up, letting you know that this is something that'll be happening. Just in case anybody is sensitive to flashing lights. I'll be sure to give a warning. And so now that we've collected all 3 keys, we can just run our way right through it. We're gonna get into this big open area. Seems kind of dark, but thankfully we can brighten it up just by opening the world. We get to see Big John. I'm gonna just try to get him to come out. Hi, Big John. I just gotta sneak right through that. And it's not the next level, my apologies, it's the level after that, but I will be sure to call it out. Oh, so right now we're in Neobabble. We've essentially ascended. We've reached the peak. But unfortunately, we do want to get out of here, because this isn't, you know, the heavens we were thinking of. We want to find out what happened. Jump down here, there's going to be a button here that I have to hit. Take that shot there, run down here, there's going to be a second button, and this will open up the final door that I need to be able to finish this level. So I'm gonna grab the shotgun, gonna grab the yellow key. Yellow key lets me open the second building. Second building has the end. So we're gonna run through here, sneak past these guys, and then I'll explain now. So the reason why there's going to be flashing lights is in sections where it's dimly lit, but we don't have a flashlight. What we do is we use the muzzle flash of the assault rifle for light. And so because of how that works, there is just a lot of flashing lights going on at once. And I definitely just want to give a warning, heads up on that. Okay. So, let me out of here. Alright, next level is pretty infamous for its ending. It's a little rough. So if we make it out in under 3 shots, we're going to consider that to be good. So let's count the shots at the end. Before there, it's a lot of just good movement. Get yourself in and out of there as quick as you can. Snaking up these staircases, avoiding the Wendigo, avoiding all the enemies. Yellow door. Evil scientists. And now we're in the second area. So second area, we want to drop down this big hallway. Dropping down is going to get us access to the second part. Second part here, hop up. Sneak our way through here to just steal the blue key. Sneak past these guys. I'm going to take this ladder slow because this ladder is pretty notorious. If you're on either of the sides a little bit too much as opposed to the center, you just kind of get stuck. And it's incredibly hard to get yourself off. All right, so let's count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and looks like a 3. So we're fine. 3, that's good. All right, so full warning, flashing lights incoming for about the next 30 seconds. Just giving everybody a heads up. If that's something you're sensitive to, maybe look away for a little bit. Next 30 seconds, I'll call when we're done. So we drop down here, and this fall is going to break our flashlight, so we're going to use the muzzle flash on our gun to figure out where we're going. This is going to let me find where the door is, find where the red button is. And there is another flashlight that you can pick up in this level. However, it is pretty hidden out of the way. So by picking it up, you actually lose about 15 seconds. So instead, just use the muzzle flash on your gun, and it works a little better. All right, and that is going to be the end of the flashing light section. You're good to look. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up. So on the crossbow, if you remember back to the start of the run, I mentioned that it has 2 unique properties. 1, it has no collision. 2, it's the only gun that has recoil. And that second part is what we're going to abuse right now, is the fact that the gun has recoil. So we're going to go through this sneaky secret spot here. Pick up all these crossbow bolts and the blue key. Blue key is going to let us into the hidden blue room, which only really has one purpose. And it's kind of just like a health pickup room. A bunch of power-ups, bunch of ammo. But what matters is this power-up right here is a fast fire totem. This allows you to shoot any gun that you have faster than it normally shoots. If it shoots faster and it has recoil, you can fly. And so we're just going to fly past the rest of this staircase, fly past the rest of this maze, and we're just going to make our way straight to the last hallway of the level. Just like that, we're up here. And now we just got to sneak our way down and make it out. Take shot 1, take shot 2, sneak past the Wendigo. Come to the end here, open there, open here. Press door 1, rats, press door 2, level's done. So what we're doing next is just going to be a bunch of pretty basic spawn manipulation. So I just got to hit 4 buttons, and I'm just going to basically manipulate where this guy spawns so that I can hit all the buttons without having too much of an issue. And then we are going to be moving on to episode 3. Alright, that was pretty good. Press button 1, press button 2, and we're out of here. And despite all the technical difficulties we had, that is going to be episode 2 in 9 minutes, 2 seconds. And we are moving on to episode 3. Episode 3 going to be called The Nameless City. Has some of the coolest skips in the game. I hope you're all ready. So episode 3 also introduces a new item called the sword. The sword has a unique property that if you're at full health, you have an attack that, or not full health, 100 or more. You have an attack that can one-hit any enemy in the game. You hold it down, you let it go, they die. Simple as that. So the difficult part with this section is making through without taking a single hit, because you don't want to lose that one-shot ability, because you need it to sneak through a few parts. So we're hopefully going to be fine. Looks like I should be good. I'm past the difficult part. And then the hollowed health is here, which gives you 50 bonus health. So we're fine. After that, we're fine. I can get hit a couple times. Doesn't really matter. Gonna sneak here, grab blue key, go through the vents here. Hit that guy. And that's why you need the one hit. You also need the one hit for that. It just saves a lot of time being able to just one-shot hit them. We're going to pick up another crossbow. We don't need it quite yet, but we do need it for this little hallway here, where there are a bunch of enemies lined up, and we just want to be able to clear out an entire line, make our way down. No problem. What the dog doing? And we're out of here. So moving on to level 2, we are introduced to a new power-up, the lava suit. Lava can no longer hurt me, at least in the specified time. So during that time, we're going to sneak through this little tunnel. Come over here. We've got full crossbow bolts. We've got a fast fire totem. What happens when you get a crossbow and a fast fire totem? You fly. We've been over this before. You guys know what's going to happen. So now that we're on top of the world, there's 4 buttons that we got to press. This will open up the gate in the middle, which will let us get the red key so we can end the level. After we get the red key, we just got to drop down, hit one cheeky little crossbow shot to jump a gap so that we don't get charged at by one of the knights. And then this level's over. And we're moving on into the next one. Next one, nothing really too complicated. Very fun level, though. So we got all 4 buttons. We got the key. We can make our way back down, straight where we came from. Come through here. Use the crossbow bolt to get just enough height there that you can actually jump to the side and completely avoid that. And moving on to the City of Shadows. City of Shadows has another little crossbow lineup right at the start here. Let me just get this shot. Perfect. That's going to open the well beneath me, which skips a bunch of time. 2 buttons worth, I believe. We could say hi to my favorite boss in the game. Everybody say hi to Chomper. Chomper looks a little bit mean, but don't worry. He's absolutely a friend. Any of the little green crystals that you've seen floating around the levels here and there, if you take one of those and you throw one of the green crystals at him, Chomper actually stops trying to hurt you and just comes completely neutral. Chomper's a sweetheart. We're going to crossbow boost out of the well. Use that to get up here. We're going to open the yellow door, and yellow door, we're going to drop down into this ending crossbow boost again to get into the last little bit of water that's here. And we're just going to make our way up here. Coming up next is one of the hardest crossbow shots in the game, so I'm hoping everything goes well. Should be good. We're trying to aim a really small cluster of pixels at a really long distance. So let's hope all goes well. Nailed it. All right. Alright, so we just got to run through here, sneak past all these guys as best as we can, get past the knights, grab the red key. Red key is going to open the red door, which we spawned near. And we're going to be able to get out of here pretty quick. So then now we can grab the yellow key, yellow door, red door, get that, and we're out of here. So this next skip requires a little bit of context. There is a hidden bar of soap in every level of Dusk, and it kills any enemy in one hit because, you know, it cleans them because, you know, they're impure, they're evil, whatever. So this is a giant mega death church, which I would say, you know, a little evil, a little unclean. So we're just going to be doing this thing a favor today, and we're going to be giving it a nice little bit of a home makeover. So let's take this bar of soap, let's go to the church, and let's give it a nice little clean. Looking a whole lot better. We're going to take that, break that, and we're able to get in here. That actually saves 4 minutes for anybody curious. It skips the entire tornado sequence. It skips hitting 4 buttons. So it saves about 4 minutes. Fun fact about that one, the dev actually didn't know that was in the game until the game was completely released, and he saw somebody do it in a speedrun. He had no idea that skip was in the game. So now that we got that, boost our way up here. There's going to be a rocket launcher for us here. We've grabbed enough rockets throughout this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're through the hall. Alright, so this next level, you always take a deep breath before you start because it starts on a timer. We've seen the fast fire totems before, but we've only ever seen one at a time. A cool property of the fast fire totems is that they stack. So now I've picked up 2, and you can see the timer around my crosshair slowly fading, so I gotta pick up a 3rd. That'll restart it. We're back up to 3. I've gotta be at 4 fast fire totems for the ending here. So we just got to make it through here. Alright, so this is a double barrel shotgun, but thankfully with 4 fast fire totems, it has another purpose. A machine gun. And we can just blast our way through the hallway without a worry. We can sneak down this tight hallway. And the benefit to this is that now that we have 4 fast fire totems, we can run back through the hallway, and anything that's in the hall is not a concern in the slightest. We can just blast our way through it, and we're out of here. I'm going to jump down, try to sneak past this guy. It looks like he'll be nice today. Alright, welcome back. They're throwing a welcome party for us. They missed us. One shot. Two shots. Get around that guy, and now I gotta crawl through this little maze, which will let us get to homecoming. And I promise I'm not throwing when I start this level, because the technique to start this level is actually just as wild as it seems. We are going to jump off the map. So we're going to jump off the map, and this map has a special property where it will reset us back to the top of the map as we fall. So we're going to be able to use that to skip a bunch of platforming and land directly where we need. Alright, so then I'm going to hit that button, which is going to open this house. Once we've got this house open, damage boost past that guy. Hit this button, which flips the world upside down, so that the platform that we need is on the bottom, and we can actually land on it. I'm going to shoot this button, which opens the door beneath me. Once you got the door beneath me open, go up this staircase, hit another one of these world tilty buttons, jump back, grab the key, jump back, open this door, and damage boost through this guy. And that is going to be homecoming. So this next level right here, as above, so below, full of references to a bunch of levels earlier in the game. I'll try to explain them as we go. There are a few that we skip in the speed run, and there are a few that you've seen before. So I'll explain them as we go. I'm going to sneak out of that window, grab the red key. Ooh, that was clean, actually. Holy. Sneak past. Alright, so this door here, this was the scary, scary door that I didn't want to be in. So I ran straight past it. We've seen this one. This is the hallway I was in the level previous, and this is the green grass of the level previous as well. We sneak down here. This is the red scary room in episode 2. This room we skipped in the speed run, but this is episode 2 as well. Back here, and then this start area is actually piece for piece, without anything being changed, the opening level of the game. We're right back where we started. And now that we're right back where we started, we can figure out where it ends. So this next level takes 17 minutes, but you can see my estimate. We don't have to play that. The devs actually left us a little portal right at the end, and we can just hop our way to this portal at the end and completely skip the level. The level isn't anything actually challenging. There's no platforming, nothing like that. It's just a shoot-'em-up arena, and it's easy as that. So thankfully we can skip that, not waste the 16 minutes. Also, I'm looking over at the donation bar, seeing that we're at $105 on the first run of the day. Thank you so much for all your generosity. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking with me through the technical difficulties. But we are going to be moving into the final boss fight of the game, appropriately named Dusk. So what do? We got to get there first. We can't just walk into God's domain. We got to grab the blue gem, blue crystal of madness, as it were. Gonna take the blue gem, place it in the blue holster. Gonna take the red gem, place it in the red holster, and you're never gonna believe what we do to the yellow one. If you guess we're gonna take the red gem and we're gonna put it in the yellow holster, you got it. I'm actually going to drop it, but it's okay. Apparently these things are pretty resilient, so we're fine. This boss is in a shot-proof dome, but we are gonna use the crossbow once again to pierce that. And now we're in the fight with Jacob, where you just fight pretty much a version of someone very similar to you. This one, this boss fight pretty much just tests how good you are at hitting your shot. Oh, that was a very good Jacob fight. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry for popping off a little bit there. That was a very good Jacob fight. Completed in under 20 rivets. That was pretty good. Alright, so his disciples turn on him, Jacob explodes, and we are left to believe that we are the new God, apparently. So we're free to leave. We've defeated who they believe in, and can finally leave the cult grounds we found ourselves in. Or can we? Alright, everybody, I just want to say we're coming up on the end of the run. Sorry for going a little overestimate, Gamegoyles. Thank you for putting up with me throughout the technical difficulties. I want to thank everybody who came out. I want to thank everybody who's donated so far. Keep those donations rolling. It's for an amazing cause. Trans rights as well. Speedrunning has definitely been a wonderful place for me to, you know, express myself more, and I'm incredibly thankful for this community. And thank you for giving me the chance to open up this marathon. But we're not done yet. Before we finish, we do have to finish the final boss fight, which is... it's one of our good friends. Hello. Alright, so there is a sequence here, but we can just kind of skip every single one of them. We got to shoot out all these panels here. They're hidden behind things, but you can just use a crossbow to pierce them. So I think I'm on what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why that one isn't breaking. There you go, and let me get the 5th. All right, and that's it. Now all we got to do is pump this guy full of rockets. All right, and whoever's ready on time, we're right about there. Looks like we're done. All right, that is time, and that is going to be Dusk, any percent inbounds completed. Thank you all so much for having me. This has been an awesome time. Rest of the marathon's going to be awesome, so make sure you stick around. You don't want to miss any of the runs coming up. This schedule looks incredible. Once again, humongous shout out to everybody who's going on behind the scenes. This marathon wouldn't happen without you. You guys are awesome. If you like this run and you want to see more of things like this, I do speedrunning over on my main Twitch channel at MissedAWP. Be sure to hit me with a follow. I stream pretty often. Other than that, shout-outs. I want to say thank you to Peaches Inc. for getting me into the hobby of speedrunning, Dwight Lee for being a support that I've had the entire way through, and Helix13_ for encouraging me to come out publicly. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful marathon. Peace out, everybody.
Hey, GG Op.